we start today's video, I need to address the elephant in the room. Yes, that is the rocket I'm riding with, and not the Michelin Man. She's got my jacket on, and it is blowing an absolute gale in the UK this weekend. So like the air's going inside it, filling it up, and obviously where I'm a bit of a tank and have to wear a medium and the rocket's a little bit more petite than me, it's blowing out and I'm riding with a Michelin Man. But the road to the National Mountain Bike XC Champs is over. And in the words of the great Elton John, I'm still standing. Sing it to me, Rocket. No, give us your best note. Oh, that's it, that's it. I'll insert it over the top.
It's just because it's so windy you can't hear me.
Oh yeah, it's so windy you can't hear the rockets. Wow! Wow! The Michelin Man! Ah! God, this bloody headwind. But in all seriousness, I wanted to show like all of my training and build up to national champs, but I just didn't have the time, and when that's excuses, that work, trying to do balls out sessions while like filming and getting the camera out to say, oh, this is hard, just wasn't easy. So we are officially 1 week away from the big day. We're gonna give it the berries, but I've learned a lot on the way, and this is the last ride. The rocket's a bit apprehensive about today's ride because we're meeting up with a whoa! You tried to take me out.
Take me out.
We're meeting up with a big man, Del Boy, and you know that man does not mess about. So Rocket's going to be chewing the stem in a minute. So while we wait for Del Boy, late, 5 minutes late already, the Rocket's happy, sat down. Rocket, question for you, national champs, do you think your man can win?
One eternity later.
Oh, that was a delayed response.
Podium.
Podium. That is one thing that I wanted to say in this video. What I realised from last weekend's racing the pairs race, stuff like that, is just you've got to have fun. So although I want to do well, I want to go out there, have a blast, and this is redemption, because last time at Tom your man was not really a man. What? Rude to you?
Get to the pits.
Well done.
Use water and pits.
Where's Pit?
Down there. Oh yeah.
Get to the pits.
She does not forget. Hopefully this time I can ride the A lines, B lines. Oh, Ben's here. I don't know where Dad. Oh, they're here. Finally. You're late. Against who?
I don't know, but he come past me on a road bike and I jumped on his back wheel. Then when he realised I was there, and he looked behind me, he goes, oh, he goes, bit of a climber, are we? And so I went past and went to the front. I got to the last little ramp right at the very end of the road. Then I went for it, flew up at the Golden Pot, and then he passed me down that road there.
This is it, the calm before the storm. Once the Rocket puts her phone away, she's going to attack Del Boy. Put him in the hurt box.
Do you just get to the area?
Yeah, up this time. This is your chance to shine. We've just found out, I've just asked Dad, where'd you go, what'd you do yesterday? Went to the bakery. Where are we going today? Bakery. What an athlete. Del Boy takes advantage of his weekends off.
The wind's got to be at least 75 mile an hour plus to think about not going.
Come on, Rocket. This is your chance. Ben's on the front. Wout van Aert colours. Then we've got Vingegaard behind him, and then Poggy at the back.
Poggy? What the Poggy?
Pogacar! You thought I said like Podgy or something.
Yeah.
They're making a move, Rocket! Get it in turbo! Go past him, he'll crack. Go on, just do it, please.
That's how we roll. Bosh.
Oh, Poggy's lit the place alight. Pogacar! Look at that! Destruction! How does that feel?
Cardiac arrest.
Cardiac. Don't worry, I've done my first aid. I'll save you. Del Boy's gone on the counter, Rocket. You shouldn't have eased off the gas. You're gonna have to make him suffer. No, it's always a competition to the bakery. Del Boy's taking no prisoners. You've blown, Dad.
Yeah.
Man loves a mechanical. This gets him excited. The Rocket's never been so happy for a stop, but so Ben's out. I didn't realise he was coming, but national champs next weekend. How you feeling? Ready to go?
Tired after all the training.
Tired. He's been working hard from top coach myself. That's top secret, and I think he's gonna have a good performance. I'm hoping. I don't want to put any pressure on him, but I'm thinking, like, obviously I get to see the numbers, so I'm thinking maybe a top 5 would be nice. Yeah. So he's going to go into a taper week this week as well, freshen him up, because he has been, since obviously GCSEs have finished, he's been putting the work in, so hopefully it pays off. Come on. Oh, the Rocket needs to get the bakery. So hopefully he's done your last big efforts this last week. There's a couple like next week just to keep the legs firing. A lot of recovery, taper in, and then hopefully he should be firing next weekend. But you've done all right here the first time we raced there.
6th, I think.
6th, so yeah, one better than that, and we'll be on it. Get the biggest one, yeah, that whopper. You're hanging out, ain't you? Hardest bike ride of your life. The lunch goods have been acquired. The hardest ride of my life. Getting home now. Protecting the buns. And as well, what I was going to say is Ben's racing out. Are you racing? Where's it? Switzerland?
Yeah, we're going to Basel.
Yeah, Basil Brush.
For the Junior World Champ. No, Junior World Series.
All right, so Ben's racing out in Switzerland, but when Ben's out in Switzerland, we'll potentially give him one of the GoPros and he can do a little takeover if he's up for it. We'll get Del Boy's going to be doing a Giorgio Coppola cycling takeover.
Get him on chest cam in the pits.
Oh yeah.
Can do a little bit better than the Guildford Crick GoPro setup.
Oh yeah.
One job you're given.
Right. So yeah, the camera came off, but hopefully we'll get a takeover of that. Ben racing in Switzerland. I'm not going because obviously it's like Nino Schurter and people. And yeah. Oh, and it's our wedding anniversary. Priorities. Right then, Rocket, how's your group ride been? Del Boy and Ben have gone. She is over the moon to say goodbye to them.
The toughest rides of my life, because you are like, go. Egging me on.
Toughest ride of her life. So the Rocket don't realise when you get in the wheels, you can't stop pedalling.
I have learnt my lesson. Like one swift look to the left, they're gone.
She was like,
One look down.
one look down, they're gone. Quick breather, they're gone. But how was your pastry? Well earned.
Oh yeah, well earned.
Well earned. So we've got a couple of bread rolls for when we get home, which are going to be well earned because it's been full gas for the rocket today. But really what I did want to say in this video, which I didn't get round to because I've been like waffling on about a load of other rubbish, is that we're going into the taper now. So it's all going to be about just taking it a little bit easier, still a bit of intensity, freshen up for next weekend, and hopefully the legs can turn up. And if you are at Tong or at the Nationals that weekend, come and say hi. My race is going to be 9 AM, so I doubt anyone's going to want to. Don't come and say hi to me before, or the rocket before. No, I'm joking. But yeah, come and say hi if you are there. But we will be there all day because Ben's race is at 3:30, so we're going to probably make 2 separate videos.
Make a day of it, why not?
Make a day of it. What a treat for the wife.
Why not?
She was like, what, we've got to stay around all day? Yeah, we're staying to watch Ben, and I'm excited for both of us. Ben's been putting in the work, I've put in the work, so there's nothing more we can do now. Full gas, and hopefully the leg gods are on our side. Oh, ride complete. Look at that whopper of a bun. Bosh. How is it, Rocket? You can't see her now, she ain't got her signature helmet and shades on. Good? 10 out of 10. That is what cycling's all about. Whoa. And that is a wrap. Next up, National Champs. The training is done, everything is done, and I'm ready to give it the berries, hopefully have good legs, have a blast. And what have they got to do, Rocket? Like and subscribe for more banging content like riding to the bakery. But we're back racing now. I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry I didn't get to document my whole journey leading up to National Champs. I just didn't have the time, but we're gonna go for it. Let's get it.